Well, my name's Tracy Smith. I've been a postman in Cornwall for about 11 years. I started my life here in Tintagel, and this is where we're outside the Tintagel Old Post Office here. In 1872, Tintagel Post Office closed as a working post office, and then it became a tourist attraction as a museum. The local tourists love how the roofs in Cornwall, nothing's level, square or even. It's got dips in it where the beams obviously twisted over the years. It's quaint and quirky. None of the walls are true to form. You wouldn't be able to wallpaper these walls because nothing's level, nothing's flat, nothing's square. It's character. The tourists love to see a postman emptying a postbox. It's a little extra snap to take home, better than any postcard. Well, here we are in the postmaster's bedroom. It's a lovely, well-preserved bit of history. 16th century furniture all around us, just how he would have had it. And no, even the bedpan over there, look, hope he emptied it. Tintagel's famous for the legend of King Arthur. He lived in the castle in the village, and the local joke is he still lives, and only recently he was in the local post office buying stamps. Well, here we are at the headland around Tintagel Castle, looking into the caves that surround the headland. These sites were known for smuggling years ago, and recently have been used for some weddings. What better site could you ask for a real die-hard King Arthur fan? You need to be fit to come up and down these steps every day. There's rather a lot of them, and on a day like today with the wind behind me, makes life a lot easier. Here we are in the ruins of Tintagel Castle. Lovely location. Richard the Earl of Cornwall built this. King Arthur lived here. Visited by over 200,000 tourists every year. What better location could you ask for to come and see on a lovely day like today? Well, that was Tintagel Castle, another one of my favourite sites on my route. Let's move on to another one. Looking into Boscatle on my route, one of my most favourite locations, the Ladies' Window. Looking across the Boscatle Harbour, you can see in the foreground there the Coast Guard lookout station. And those of you who are familiar with the British series Doc Martin might recognise this as one of the scenes in their films. Right, we're on our way to the Ladies' Window, one of the hidden gems of Boscatle, set right on the edge of the coastal footpath between Tintagel and Boscatle. It's a hole in the rock naturally eroded by the whatever weather can be thrown at it over the years. It's something that's been formed naturally. It's not something that's man-made, and it won't be there forever because natural erosion eventually will wear it away and it'll just disappear off the edge of the cliff. Well, here we are now in Boscatle, another one of my most favourite gems. I'm a little bit biased because I'm Boscatle born and bred, and I'm very lucky and privileged to be the one that actually delivers the mail in Boscatle itself. Just above the harbour, you can see the rock formation is naturally formed the profile of Queen Victoria. In this day and age, you need to be seen to be green, and Boscatle is definitely doing that. All local food is produced locally and put to the table, and it hasn't travelled hundreds of thousands of miles, and it's delicious. Like most people remember Boscatle for the floods of 2004, which totally devastated the village, washed out most of the buildings, and really shook it up. And it was a drastic day that day, but here we are now, 4 years later. Boscatle's been totally revamped, open for business, and it's a lovely, much better place to come and see now than it was then. Right, that was my village of Boscatle. I love it. I hope you will too. Let's go somewhere else. Right, we're now in the Valency Valley. Thomas Hardy country, lovely valley, full of woods. We're now actually in Minster Woods, leading down to Minster Church. A lovely, scenic, quiet, peaceful valley. This is Minster Church. It's unusual because of its saddleback roof. So obviously Minster Church is set in the heart of the Valency Valley, which is known as Thomas Hardy country. Also we've got St Juliet Church, which is also known in the Thomas Hardy books. Thousands of tourists come here every year, but I get to walk it every day. Well, that's me done for the day. You've seen a few of my favourite gems. There's thousands more in Cornwall to see. Come and see them yourself. Bye for now.